Hello, hello, if anybody is here. Just finishing getting all my stuff set up. Gonna put my link in the chat for everybody to shop candy if you'd like. Pin it to the top there. Okay, cool. Hi, Laura. You're always the first one here. You are the best. Oh, put these damn gloves on. I need to get different gloves. These are so tight. I can't strand them. They're okay once you get them on, but man. Ugh. Holy moly. Hi, Sarita. Love you too, boo. Okay. Let me get my liquids out here. Gonna do some dippy liquids today. I might have to break out a new bottle of Dip Base. I think this one's starting to be on its last leg. I don't need any of that right now. Okay, we should be good. What up, Weenus? Hey, Victoria. Move my... Hi, Christine. Move my lighting around. Are we good on lighting, or are we shadowed too much? I can't tell. I think I need to get another set of lights. Or my overhead lights are starting to die. One of the two. No, that definitely looks worse. Okay. I need to figure out this lighting situation. There we go. Okay, cool. It's a little dark. Oh, I'm hitting my lights everywhere. If I do that, it's not too bright. That should be good. That should be good. Okay. Working on some medium coffin tips tonight, of course. You know, that's like my favorite right now. And then we are going to use Aquamarine, which is our Candy Crush of the month. And then I have Tealish picked out. And then I think we may throw in some glass slippers because I really like this glitter. And it has a blue flip to it. Hi, Karen. Yeah, don't forget that Aquamarine is our Candy Crush of the month. You can get it at a discount. I'm blanking right now. I think it's $3 for a sample and $5 for a 1/4 ounce. And you can use Brit15 to save on top of that. My queener. Is that her new official name? Are we calling her a queener? And I have no clue where my swatch sticks for these are because I still have yet to organize my swatch sticks. So I did not dig through my large bin of swatch sticks to try to find them. So we're just going off of this. Is that pink? Do you see that? What is that? Hold on. I just mixed up. I think it's just where all that glitter was sitting. Yeah, okay. There we go. Karen is the queener. That's hilarious. The Queen Weena. And then Tealish. I don't think I've ever used this color either. It's So we're using 3 colors that I've never used before. Excited about that. Oh, Queen Wiener with a K. Wow. See, Laura's catching on that everything has to be with a K. She's got our number, Karen. Figured it out. The secrets. Okay. So, I think we're going to start with Tealish. The Queener. Well, is that going to be one of the names of the dips, Karen? Queener? Oh. There we go. My base brush was stuck. Okay. I love a good teal. Ooh, that's pretty. Love that. How do I want to do this? I love teal. I love blues and greens in general. So any variation of the two makes me happy. So what's up with everybody? How was your week? Any fun plans for the weekend? Oh, this one has a, can you see that at the bottom? I bet this one would chrome over itself. Ooh, we may have to play around with that. We may. I went back to work this week. It was very busy, a lot of catching up to do, but it went fast, so that was nice. And I also adjusted my times that I went in, so I went in both days this week at like 6:30 in the morning, so I could get done way earlier in the day. It was actually really nice. I enjoyed getting done around like 2 and 3 o'clock. Just being able to run all my errands after work and then like go to the store and stuff like that, and then still be home in time to make dinner and do all the things that I needed to do. I think we're gonna do, where are we? No, we're gonna do tealish on this one, and then I think we'll do some kind of glitter placement on top of that, I think. I think I have an idea of something I want to try. And then we're going to put this on the pinky, just because it's too pretty and I have to use it. It's too pretty not to use. I saw you commented, Victoria. I just haven't read it yet. I saw it pop up. Got back from vacay at ridiculous o'clock Monday. You start your new job this upcoming Monday. Ooh, exciting. New jobs are always exciting. Okay, there's that. I'm going with dip number 2. Oh, that had chrome on it. No. Little chrome sparkles everywhere. I was playing with chromes yesterday and like doing some isolated chrome. And it was all over that brush that I just wiped this nail with. We may try to do some isolated chrome tonight. I think I'm going to try to chrome this over itself, but I think I'm going to do it with, I have this Born Pretty stamping polish that is like a top coat that you can chrome over top of. I think I'm going to try that. I think that'll look pretty. I'm pretty sure this is gonna chrome because, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna chrome. Yep. Okay. Sweet. More monies and less toxic. Hell yeah. We love a good paying job in a non-toxic environment. For sure. You'll have to let us know how it goes this week, Victoria. So what do you do, Victoria? What is your new job? Getting glitter all over this brush. Wipe that off real fast before it gets stuck in the bristles. No, get out of there. Got it. Oh, okay. Cool. Come on, glitters. Lay flat for me, please. I don't want to file a bunch later. Aha. Okay. Let me do another dip on this one. I think my dip base is getting low. I'm gonna have to bust out another bottle. I don't think I'm picking up very much out of here. I saw that. She did. It's such a pretty color. It was perfect for the month. Okay. Oh, that glitter is just yum. Delicious. I love these fine glitters. So pretty. Let's see if I can get it to focus. It might not focus. Okay. I'm gonna dust this off. Okay. And then I think I want to do, let's see, I think I want to try to chrome this over itself with like a design, and then I think I want to put some of this on this now. I don't know if I want to just do an ombre or it's glass slippers or glass slipper. Let's see, what placement do I want to do? Maybe we'll do like a little swoop. We'll do like a little swoop. And we'll put some of this on top. And then hopefully before that sets, I can knock any of the rest of this off. hopefully. Try to dust the rest of this off without disturbing the others. And I may have made a mistake, but that's okay. We'll fix it. I think that base was still a little damp when I added this on top, so now all these little like fine glitters are stuck on it. That's okay. We'll just kind of flick some of them off. See if I can get a good bit of them off. I should have activated the snail first before I did the swoop, so none of these like little glitters stuck, but I was impatient. I'm just kind of gently scraping them off with my little water marbling tool here. Let's see if I can get some of them off. Yeah, this brush is just it's not gonna do what I want it to do. Silly goose. Yeah, it happens. That's okay though. If this was like a faster drying liquid, it most likely would not have done that, but since these are slower, it was still a little damp, so I'm just gonna gently pick some of them off, and if they're still on there, that's okay. I just didn't want it to be so crazy. This takes a little bit more work to try to get them all flicked off here. They're coming off, they just, I'm trying not to like gouge into the, I don't want to gouge into the dip, so I don't pull any of that up. I'm just trying to like flick the glitters off. We are, if it doesn't rain, we plan to have like a cookout and a fire, but I think it's gonna rain and be cold, so more than likely we are just going to hang out at the house. We might have our neighbor over for some drinks, or neighbors I should say. The guys will hang out and stuff. I don't think we have too much going on. Got a couple of things around the house that need done, cleaned up, you know. Things I need to get prepped before Coop has his surgery this week. My poor puppers. Finally gonna get that tumor removed on his leg. I need to do my taxes too. Ugh, gross. No thank you. Not wanting to do that at all. Okay, I think I got a good bit of those off of there. I think we're good. I think I may have gotten them all before they got stuck. Tuesday. He goes in Tuesday morning for like pre-op and stuff, and then they'll give us a call whenever he's done. So my husband's gonna take him on Tuesday, like drop him off and pick him up, and I'm gonna work Monday and Tuesday instead of Tuesday and Thursday. That way I can be home with him for a couple days after his surgery and take care of all of his stuff, his medicine I'm sure, and his bandages will need changed and all that fun stuff. He has a tumor on his leg, so they're gonna remove it. He's had it for a while, and it's been a whole ordeal. He's it's just a whole thing. So we're wanting him to get it taken care of so he can hopefully start feeling a little bit better. Or at least have some kind of plan of action of what we're gonna do next once they remove it, and see, you know, how bad it is and what all we need to do next, because he's limping and not having a good time right now, and I feel bad for him. He's such an old boy. I feel bad that he has to even have surgery at his age, but he's not doing very good otherwise. Okay, so I think that's where we'll leave that. And then I want to do like a design and chrome this color over itself. So we're gonna activate all this first. I'm gonna put this dip away, or dip base away, and then we'll activate these. So I'm also not going to use clear. I am just going to go right in with gel base and top to encapsulate. That is my preferred method, because I'm a lazy bones and I like as minimal filing as possible. And that usually means I have very little filing to do if I do this version. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get a new base and activator out, because mine are running low. I don't even think I'm getting much out of these. My little activator is almost empty. She served me well. Okay, that's it. And then see if I can get enough out just for this nail. Yes. So we're gonna do a Kande inside joke collection, a trio, if you will. The Wiener Trio. So we need to decide what colors and what names we're using. Karen and I have already found like an extra that will be with the trio that is hilarious, and I think you guys are gonna love it. Okay, let that dry for a second. Okay, make sure that's nice and smooth. All right, I'm gonna let those sit for a second while I put the dippies away. Yeah, that was the other question. What do they look like too? Not only what are they named, what should a color look like? I'm gonna leave tealish out because hopefully that will chrome over itself. And I'm going to gently file the sides of these. Glitters before I top coat, just to clean up the edge. Yeet, sweaty gloves. Sweaty gloves, I forgot about that one. I forgot all about that one. Wiener Lord. Okay. So there's that. The poor intern. All right. So let me find my. Where is it? Oh, where is it? What did I do with that? Is it this? Yes. Okay. So I want that. I can't remember how long you're supposed to cure this one for. We'll figure it out. Okay, so now I just need a stamping plate because I'm going to stamp. I'm going to use this. This is a stamping top coat that you can like chrome over top of. So I'm going to stamp a design onto this nail and then we're going to chrome it over itself in the design. I think I should do something springy or Eastery, right? I'm looking at some of my new plates. Let's see, what do I got? Some stars. No, I don't want that. It's ocean. Nah, I don't like that. Aw, not that the intern needs to be gray. Aw. Poor guy. Alright, let me find my... Let's see. What do I have pattern-wise? Maybe some lace? Lace could be pretty. I think maybe... This could be cool chromed. We might have to do lace. I'm thinking. Like this one maybe? The lines are thicker, so I feel like that's gonna show up better. I think. Okay, so we'll do that then. So one thing that I've found with like this stuff, if you've ever thought about buying it and using it, it works better when you have like a matte top coat on your nail. So I'm gonna put a matte top coat on first and then we'll wipe the inhibition layer off. And then we will do the stamp and the chrome and all that fun stuff. Get out of here, little chunky dude. Yeah, for some reason, like if I would try to stamp that on just the nail as it was, just the dip powder, it doesn't stick very well. It needs like a really smooth matte finish. It doesn't work on top of glossy either. Like it will kind of separate a little bit on a glossy. Like even if I would put down a layer of gel base and then wipe the inhibition layer off, it still doesn't work right. Doesn't look quite right. Okay, so I need some little wipey wipes. Look how cute these wipes are, guys. Karen, you need to find out where these are from and order more of them. They came in a Daily Charm box that I got, and they're so cute, little pink butterflies. Ugh. Dead. All right, and then I want a... Where's my silicone tools at? There we go. That's what I want. I want a little silicone tool to like scoop this out and apply it on here and then scrape it. Okay, so there's that matte. I'm gonna wipe the inhibition layer off first. Make sure that's all nice and cleaned off. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get out an individual stand for this guy while we're stamping. So we're just gonna put him on this little paw print one. And then let me get my other tools. I have so many tools out right now. Get out of the way. Okay. So I want this so I can scrape onto it. My stamper. That guy. Hopefully this works the way I want it to. I haven't used this stuff in a bit. It's been a while. I think I used it. Last time I used it was Halloween, I think. I'm just going to put a nice, generous, not too much because I don't want to waste it, but just put a nice little coat, even coat on top, and then we'll scrape the excess off and pick it up with the stamper. Hopefully it works. Nope. Maybe I didn't scrape it hard enough. I don't think I did. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe that off. All right, let's try that again. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on. Actually wipe this off with alcohol real quick just to make sure I got all the stuff off of it. And then I need, oh goodness, where'd it go? I need my lint roller so I can get any of the like little linties and stuff off of this. Okay. I'm the Wiener Lord. Did anybody watch Jimmy Neutron? When Sheen's obsessed with Ultra Lord. That's what it reminds me of anytime I say Wiener Lord. It's Ultra Lord. I'm gonna scrape that twice. I think that might work. Yeah. So if you can see that, the design is there. So then you'll just stamp this onto your nail. And you have to be gentle because this is wet gel. So if you can see that, the design is on the nail now. And I'm going to put this in for, I think I'm only going to do like 15 seconds. And that should be good. Yeah, we got the cube out. The cube! Guys, Justin's here. Your favorite. Okay, we're going to do 15, and then we're going to try to chrome this over top of itself. So that was 15, and then let me get out my little dudes here. Okay, so now we're going to try to chrome this over top of itself. So hopefully this works the way I wanted it to. Ooh, yes. It's a subtle chrome, but it's there. Everybody loves you, Dustin. I told you. Can you guys see that? It's so subtle. I feel like maybe I should pull out my other chromes and see if I can chrome something else on top of it. Like wipe this off and re-chrome it. Because I like this, but you can barely see it. It just looks wet almost. I want it to be a little more impactful. So I think what I'm going to do, where are my chromes at? What chromes do I want to use? I could use a silver chrome. That's green. I don't think we have just like a blue chrome, do we? Or maybe I don't have one. That's deep purple. That's pumpkin. That's just a dark blue. I could do silver. Silver could be pretty. Maybe we'll do silver. Let's do silver. Because I don't think that blue is dark enough for what I want. So I'm going to try to wipe this off so it'll get re-tacky, and then we're gonna try to chrome the silver over top of it instead. Yeah, anytime you go to chrome and you see that like your chrome is not sticking very well, try wiping it with alcohol and then going in and like chroming again, because it makes the top coat kind of tacky again, and you should be able to go on top and re-chrome. There's my brush. Let me dust this off. It looks like part of the nail didn't, let me see, like right in this area, it didn't pick up the chrome as much. So I'm gonna just re-wipe that and try it again. Let's see if it'll pick up. It may just not have gotten as much gel there, so that's okay. It's kind of hard to see when you do this stamping chrome because it's clear, like you never know what you're gonna get. But that looks kind of cool. The silver, I don't even know if you guys can see it. My light might be a little too bright. I'm trying to see if you can see that silver. The silver flip. That's cool. I like that. And then I think we may do, I think I want to do like a silver line to go in between these, and then we'll chrome that too with this silver. So let me get out a top coat. Let me get out a top coat and a little pad. So this is the Kande top coat. I'm just gonna put a little dot of that on there so I can do some hand painting, and I'll get out a brush and I'm just gonna pick that up, and we're just gonna paint like a, oh, that's a big bead. I'm just gonna paint like a thin line in between these two. Oh, nope, actually, I'm glad I just caught myself. Don't need to do that yet. I forgot I need to top coat this first with matte. Because that would have been a disaster. That would have been an absolute disaster. Me and this nail are fighting tonight. I'm doing all the steps wrong. My goodness. Okay, let me clean that back off. Okay, try this again. So I think I want to do, I need to do matte. So we're going to do a layer of matte first, so our chrome doesn't stick to any of this that we have down. And then we will retop this with a shiny top coat. Once we have the chrome on, so the glitter is nice and sparkly again. Put that in for 60. Okay. There we go. Oop, 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 oop. Dropping stuff. Dropping stuff. Clean off my little tool while we're waiting. Move that out of the way. Move that there. Do, 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 do. Clean that up. Alright. I'm trying to tidy my space up here, because I feel overwhelmed with how many things are sitting out on my desk right now. It does not take much for me to feel overwhelmed. Alright, that's cleaned off. And I need to clean off my plate real quick. Okay, there's that. Get that out of the way. Alright, so let's wipe the layer off of this. Let that dry, and then we can do the line. Duh. Here I am skipping steps, getting ahead of myself. Me and this nail are fighting today. Doing all the stuff wrong. Okay. Might be a little thicker than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. All right, pop that in for 15. That away. Dustin needs a dip in the collection. He would be honored to have a dip called Dustin. Oh, I've definitely put that in for way too long. I wasn't paying attention. Wow, I am off my game tonight, guys. Yeah, look. I put it in for too long. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe it with some alcohol. And then go in. And now it will stick. Because I cured it too long, I had to make that layer sticky again. And then I'm going to use a clean side of this little spongy sponge to take off any of the extra chrome. And then I'm going to take a wipe and just gently clean off any of the other extra chrome. Hopefully. Okay, and I'm going to put that back in for the rest of the 30. Put that chrome away. Put my brush away. Toss those. Toss this. Okay. And now what we need to do is top coat everything. Top coat. Okay. So there we are. So now I just need to top coat everything. Let's see, can I zoom in a smidge? Are we too far down? There we go. All right, now I'm going to gel base. No, that's primer. Definitely don't want that. That would have been bad. Okay, so clear base coat. Sweaty glove sounds like it should be an iridescent white. Does it not? Because that was what I was talking about. Was them white gloves made my hands look gross. Laura's being a little secretary over there. Taking notes. Love that. Alright, and because we've been chroming, or going over chrome, I'm going to wipe this brush off really well before I move on to the next nail, because I don't want to get a bunch of chrome into that bottle. Sweaty gloves. What in the hell? Like one random glitter on this dip. I'm gonna see if I can get it off before I top coat. I bet it's stuck in there because I activated already. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna have to live with that. That's okay. Got little fuzzies in this dip top, or this, not dip top, gel base. A bunch of little air bubbles. I've been messing with it too much. I can see little fuzzies. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get this little fuzzy out of here. Alright, come on. Top coat, cooperate, not top coat. Why do I keep saying that? Base coat. Cooperate with me. Got little fuzzies all over this dip. Oh well. We'll fix it with a second coat. Alright, putting these upside down for a second. Hi, Tara. Can my role be director of Wiener Hype? Absolutely. Alright, I'm gonna put that in for 60. Put this away. And then I'm gonna put Tealish away while we're waiting. Oh, that was dumb. Good job, me. I have blue chrome all over my thumb. Got a little glitter stuck to my mat. Get off. Maybe. There's one. I don't even think you can see me picking these off. That's okay. Nobody wants to see my glitters. Okay. And then I go in with some dip top. Not dip top. Wow, I'm getting everything wrong tonight. Gel top. My lord. I am off my game tonight. All discombobulated. Yeah, we're right on the end, B. Top coating. I need to still shape up a little bit, but You're right at the end. You know I'm speedy. My lives go quick. No code today, I don't believe. You can always use Brit15 for 15% off. Unless Karen is going to surprise us with a code tonight. Oh, I guess I'm out of frame. Why didn't nobody yell at me? Yeah, we should be doing a live next Friday for CPC, Color Palette Challenge, because that'll be on Friday or Saturday of next week. So we will probably do a live of that. If I don't end up just using the mani that I did for my video. I don't know. I may end up posting 2 manis that day from the bundle. Because I haven't gotten a chance to post the other one yet. I'm like way behind on my manis for this month. Dang, girl. Well, if you're gonna buy that much, use my link. Use my link so I can get commission on that order, girl. Oh, a free sneak peek of the spring collection. Nice. Yeah, don't forget to use my link, guys. It helps me, supports the channel, gives me a little bit of commission on orders. And then if you use my code BRIT15, you save 15%, just in general. Oh, that's nice, Bee. That'll be fun. Hopefully the weather's nice out your way. We are supposed to be, I believe, just rain all weekend, unfortunately. I'm not looking forward to that. It was so nice this week, too. We were in, like, the 70s. It was so warm and sunny, and I loved it. And now it's going to be rainy and gross. Today was very pretty, but it was cold. Blue skies and windy, but it was very cold. Oh, nice. That'll be nice, Bee. All right. Do a little shaping on these, just on the tip. I just like to crisp that edge up. And then I go along the sides underneath just to make sure there's no overhang of any gel or dip. And then I just wipe that off. Especially with glitters, so I want to make sure that there's no glitters hanging over the sides. And then crisp the tip up. If anybody's curious about my press-on endeavors, my site, fingers crossed, as long as I have everything set up correctly, I should be able to launch next week, open up for sales. So really excited about that. Okay, there's that. Thanks, V. Yeah, it's getting very close to being done. I gotta check all the shipping and make sure all my payment stuff is set up correctly. I wanted to stop looking at it for a few days so I could hopefully have a fresh view on it when I go back and look. I do be. Yeah, I'm going to do sizing kits, and I have sizing kits for every shape and size, well, shape and length that I'm selling. And then your first order, I will actually send you a sizing kit for free before I do your first order. And then after that, if you want to try any of the other shapes or lengths, then I have sizing kits available for purchase. Après. So I have short, extra short, short and medium in almonds and coffin, and then short and medium in stiletto. Let me wipe these off real quick. Oh, dust. I guess they're the après natural, not the sculpted. I don't care for the sculpted. Yes, so I used, here, let me finish wiping these nails off and then I'll go through the nails again, or the colors. Come here. A little flaky. Okay. Almost. All right. So I'm going to turn my light down just like one notch because I think that's washing the colors out. It is just smudging. Here, let's see. So I used Tealish, Aquamarine, which is our Candy Crush of the month. This is Glass Slipper. And then for the chrome, I used Candy's Silver Chrome. And my sticker is missing off the bottom. It's probably in the drawer. There's, I feel like the light is really washing it out here. Let's see if I turn my light down even more. Like, that glitter is insane. Let's see. I'm trying to get it to focus. My hairs, get out of here. Let's see if I put it over white, if you can see it better. That's a little bit better. Ew, what was all over that? Dust? Gross. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's such a nice... And this does have a blue flip to it if you want to chrome it over itself. I just wanted something a little bit more impactful for that nail. So there we go. Let's see. Pretty. I love this color so much. But this glitter is beautiful too. Love these. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Hey, Aaliyah. You came in right at the end, babe. Right at the end. I mean, we can sit and chat if you guys want to. I don't think I have anything to swatch, so I can't catch up on swatches or anything. I think I'm all caught up there. What else do we have new to talk about? There's fun spring stuff coming, so I'm excited about that. We talked about the candy inside joke. That's okay. That's okay. I was going to pop something in our chat earlier, but I forgot. But all right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I don't think we have anything else to really talk about, so I'll let you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't forget to give this video a like because it helps push it out to people. We want more candy lovers out there in the world, so make sure to give this video a like and share it if you'd like. Don't forget to shop my link or just use my code BRIT15 to save 15%. And I will see you guys next Friday for another live. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.